Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Yes, what is the topic? என்ன சொல்கிறத பார்க்குறோம். Any other topics?
What you said yesterday about Yama, that Swami Ramdas said, never tell a lie in that letter, that is the worst thing. In which sense have we to understand that? Is that worse than, for instance, any other things like ahimsa, killing someone or something like that, for inner purpose, but they all have to be together because also external manifestation is very important. How can we to understand?
We understand that under no circumstances a sadhaka for his spiritual progress, one has to be absolutely truthful. When I tell a lie, I know that it is a lie. It's so I am not reflecting my original nature. So here we are trying to bring out the original in us. So when Papa said don't tell a lie, it is easy to say majority of us may not tell lie, or we don't want to create an impression that we are telling a lie, but it might happen. So here, how do we do that? So only by we feel, no clue has been given by Papa, but when we keep on reflecting upon it, we find that always I should ensure my true nature comes out. It is not a perverted individual comes out. Out of our downpulling forces, I may slip into telling a lie. But when I analyze, I find it is to protect something, to protect something. That means I always do not take into account of God's presence within me. So the answer could be only when we remember Him and we try to feel that He is there, He is there, He is there. Why are you making me to tell a lie? We can take Him into task. Each one has to try and find out a method. 90% all sadhakas or devotees may not be telling lies. But we can't say 100% in their professional field or the social field. They may be able to hold on to that. Even a single, a tiny little reaction, it should be based on truth. We have not trained our mind like that. Normally, none of us are practicing to say lies. All are born with the true votaries of truth only. But due to some compulsion, due to some habits, due to some, samsarga, association with others, it might unknowingly creep and then take hold of us. We may keep mum, we may not tell a lie. There are many instances where Papa has asked us to contemplate upon it. But for a spiritual aspirant, this is a must. So how do I tackle? One method struck to us was, even while we were drafting out that question answer, one attempt is that we take him into task. Though you made me to lie, the awareness behind it is you only. Why did you make me to do that? No. So before telling a lie, if we are 100% convinced about this, that I should not utter a lie, I should not utter a lie, somehow we may feel that this will not hurt anybody, it will please somebody, so I will say a few words. No. There, our Ramnam chanting should enable us to remind us, okay, the mind is mine, agreed, the thought is mine, but the awareness that illumines this thought is yours. So how can you do that? And in this process, it gets transformed. So that means a lot of deep contemplation is necessary. Suddenly, we will not rush up with number one. Number two, we will not prejudge. We will only witness. And number three is this: bring him into the picture. All right, my thought has been habituated to do this, to feel that if I really I become clever, I become intelligent, I don't stand to lose something, I stand to gain something. All these my thoughts may influence me. But as a spiritual aspirant, when that urge comes, I must take him into task. And in that process, the moment we try to bring him into the picture, it's transformed. Then we are about lie and truth. Lying and truthful, that pace we come out of it. Papa talked about it because ever since he took it up seriously, the sadhana, he was a portrait of truth. Even when he went to Badrinath, sheer cold, and people were waiting. A lot of people are there. So entrance, the main entrance was fully packed. So there was a side entrance. So Papa went there. Then he asked, "Are you sick?" He said, "I am not sick." Okay, then he thought, Papa should be somehow let in. You pretend that you are sick. Then Papa said, "No, I will not do that. I don't want to darshan of Lord Badrinath with a lie." And then the Panda changed his mind. You go inside.
Now that has become that's now become a VIP entry.
Yeah.
What?
A VIP. We are a very important person. Yeah.
That means, the God tested him. We take it like this. God tested through that Panda, the person who is talking this, tested Papa whether he holds on to it or he compromises. When he knew he will not compromise on truth, then he was let in. Okay, you go inside. Nice to hear in our practical life. Mind will say harmless lie, non-hurting lie. Huh?
Swamiji, in IT profession, while taking leave, we can say like, why this happened, Swamiji? While taking any leave, IT profession.
He's saying whenever we take a leave, then we say something, then what? A lie.
Should not.
Sick leave.
Sick leave.
We may fail, agreed, but we should try not to do it. We should not. As an aspirant, as a spirit sadhaka, we are not talking to outsiders. For a sadhaka, this is a must. If we try to enroll ourselves as a sadhaka or a devotee, then it has been emphatically mentioned. I am yet to become a sadhaka. Okay, I am likely to commit some mistake. Like that, I don't qualify myself as a sadhaka. then it's all right. When you are committed to sadhaka, then under no circumstances we shall compromise the truth.
Okay.
So we people who are in the midst of so many compulsions, so we can pray to him, don't push me to anything where I compromise, please. Enough is enough. And we have also seen many people, ordinary people, holding on to truth no matter what the consequences are. They are all inspiring. Inspiring, I tell you.
And I do feel I face like this, Swamiji.
What?
I do feel.
Uh-huh.
I do feel I face like this, Swamiji. Sick leave or not. Sometimes even I am sick also. Other persons are helping Swamiji. Even I do feel.
Should not. When you are chanting Ramanam, you should not.
Okay, Swamiji. But now in the present coming, I
Because the purpose is that I want to realize his person. That is the purpose for which we are chanting. And he stands for truth. So we don't justify. At the same time, we try to correct ourselves as much as possible.
Yes, Swamiji.
Papa was asked by somebody, suppose somebody is chasing another person, he will be killed, and he comes to your place where you are there, and he hides somewhere. The other man comes and asks, what will you do? If you show him his presence, he will be killed. See? So will you say that? When Papa said two methods are there. One thing, you don't reply at all. Second thing, you trust, yes, truth shall prevail. Yes, he came here. He must have been somewhere there. Please don't do that. No. You are not bothered about the result. So these are all things on which nobody can say this and that. But we feel now, the more we analyze this question, that one should be truthful to oneself. So lying means not truthful to ourselves. Unknowingly, if we say it's only a mistake, it is not a lie. Many times it happens, we under an assumption we may do. Somebody comes and says that is not what is that. Immediately we go and correct ourselves. So the unknowingly, okay. Knowingly when we do means we are not truthful to ourselves. And we are searching for the truth. We are praying for the truth. We are chanting the name of the truth. How does it go together? No? Many stories are there, but if you go through some of the lives of our own colleagues, our own teachers, how they held on to truth, and in spite of various consequences, and how they came out. It's a very practical question.
Swamiji, how does the lies thought comes from? Either from the childhood days or from earlier stage?
എല്ലാവരും ചൊല്ലലും കൊണ്ടേ നീയെ ചൊല്ലിക്കിട്ടുണ്ടാവാ ചൊല്ലുവാടാ.
Okay. So then asking questions, Swamiji, how does lie come?
ആലോചിച്ച് പാரு, നീ ആലോചിച്ച് പാര്. ഒരു ഗ്യാതറിങ്ങിൽ നമ്മളെ കേട്ടിട്ട് പോകാൻ ഇല്ല. What else Papa said?
He said, never tell a lie. What you said in the letter. For any reason.
For any reason.
It is the worst thing.
Never tell a lie for any reason. Because a sadhaka will not progress. That's all. I will not be able to progress in my sadhana if I compromise. I may have some justification. So then when I deeply analyze, the compromise comes because I am oblivious of the truth. And when I am perceiving the truth, no, I want to consciously pursue the truth. And anything opposed to the truth, I should not do that. No, simple. So I lack the courage. So I pray. On this issue, it's a very tough when we deal with men and matters. The only thing is we catch hold of his feet and pray to him. Why are you making me to pass through such and then make me feel guilty? Yes, that was almost the same question. No, yeah.
No, this time's question was that when
everybody is unique,
then
we are unable to hold on to that. We hold on to our own. So that is why in the answer you will find there are three options.
Yes, Swamiji, I'll remove it. Swamiji would like to show everybody, read it out to everyone.
Which is the second one? You spoke about three ways.
Yeah, it is the Swamiji.
Don't rush away, bring him into the picture. And the second one?
One is, first, we don't react immediately. We have a dialogue in between so that it puts a break and then you react. The second one is, don't pass any judgment about witness. Third one is, you take him into task. All right, my mind says I should tell lie. But you are there, as an awareness. You are illuminating that. Why are you doing this? Almost relevant, but it is there in my room,
Yes,
but
sir.
they are repairing.
I'll bring it and
but no.
Vision, no, Swamiji?
When we say,
It's for next
the answer is this. Despite our efforts to remember this, that everybody is unique. So nobody is irrelevant, nobody is unimportant, nobody is insignificant. Why? God has brought us individually. Everybody is unique. The question is, despite our efforts to remember this, our reactions are often contrary to this message. Please guide us on how to live this truth consistently. When we say that every individual is unique and therefore significant, we are not making a moral statement. We are pointing to the fact creation. Day before yesterday, you might have observed, two youngsters came, you remember, they were sitting, left for Bangalore, in a session, day before yesterday. They are kids. That means both of them brought out, or even the pollination or fertilization, everything came at the same time. And they came out equally. And they lived for together under the same roof, wherever their parents were there. Same food, same school. But they are two individuals, We start thinking, uniqueness. And can we so pass on any message? It should be like this. It should be like that. So it is a fact of creation. That's what I mean. It is a fact. Nothing in this universe is accidental. Just as no two leaves on a tree are identical. You can look at this. No two human beings are shaped alike. Each carries a distinct role in the master's plan. When we come to know the master through our guru, then we connect up. Oh, it is because of the master's plan. The difficulty arises not in understanding this truth, but in remembering it in the heat of life. We have understood now, all of us have understood. But when we deal with men and matters, we forget. Our reactions contradict this understanding because they arise from the ego's conditioning, comparison, judgment, likes and dislikes, fear, insecurity. These reactions are mechanical. We repeat, these are all the thoughts we held up when this question was raised. It can differ from person to person. This is how we look at it. Contradict this understanding because they arise from the ego's conditioning. These reactions are mechanical, they belong to the mind, not to our deeper awareness. We should not be discouraged by them. Instead, we must learn to catch them early before we spit out, before we react. Before they turn into words or actions. So there, though we have not mentioned, this periodical observing mauna, and then somehow trying to train the mind without reacting immediately. Hear something, pause something, then react. Unless and until sure it comes directly from the purest heart. To live this truth consistently, 3 simple disciplines are essential. First, pause before responding. Even a few seconds of inner pause creates a space between the reaction and the response. In that pause, remind yourself, this person is also placed here by the same power that placed me. The reaction may still be there, but it loses its authority. The ego asserting. Out of habit, it might come out. Because just as I have come, just as I have the freedom to express my views, similarly, the same power has brought him in the picture. And he is also given the freedom to express it. So we differ, but we don't develop biased views. And we have seen in practical life that when we are wedded to this truth, even when we differ, it will not wound them. It will not wound them. They will be able to understand that. I'm sorry, I can't agree with you. That's all we are telling. You are bad or you are... No, I can't agree with you. My experience does not allow me to say yes to this. You may have a different experience. And then whatever you are prompted from within, act. That's all. Because you are not taking up the what do you call, ownership.
One 1976.
How to give this? Always touch. Who knows all these things? The reaction may still be there, but it loses its authority. Second, shift from judging to witnessing. When we see others as expressions of the same divine order, our role changes from that of a judge to that of a witness. We need not approve or agree with everything, but we can stop dismissing or devaluing anyone. For the sake of newcomers, our These, these sister, their father, their grandfather, who was called Atmananda Swami. He was in a place called Trichur. He is a Gandhian, very noble individual, highly spiritually evolved individual. So whenever there is any need for public collection, they will go to him because he is a respectable person. So to moneyed people, if he goes, they may get something. So one mill owner was there. He told in front of them, don't bring anybody hereafter, okay? This is the last. Something like that. He did not react, okay, smiled and went. After a day or two, or somebody else came. I said, you should come with us. He came. So this man immediately lost his temper and said, I told you, day before yesterday when he came, that you should not bring people like this. So this man calmly said, this is what Puja Swamiji told us. You said that I should not bring. You are right. But these people came and told me that I should go. They are also right. He is not bothered whether he abuse him or not. In fitness, that's all. He is not identifying himself with anything. I get hurt. That identification is not there. What you say is right. I should not bring people often. Okay, I am not bringing. Somebody said you come. These people, I told them, you go. No, you should come. Okay. They were also given something. This person knows his nobility. But by that, he is teaching us. You can differ, at the same time, you have no malice. He told me not to come hereafter. I will not step into his house, That's what we will say. No such thing. Because he has gone beyond that, he doesn't bother. He is also right. Every time when we go there, it becomes a habit. It is not right. But these people said, okay, I'll go. He is not affected. So this is the judgment without judgment. And the last one probably many of us can try. So we can stop. We need not approve or agree with everything, but we can stop dismissing or devaluing anyone. This third offer is your reactions to the master. Instead of fighting the mind, acknowledge its limitations and surrender them. The reaction is mine, but the awareness is yours. Gradually, grace works where effort fails.
The reaction is also his only, no?
When we do that, we won't commit this mistake, So that's why we said the moment we bring this dimension, okay, I get a temptation, I get a, craving, I'm about to fall, then immediately, okay, craving is my mind's habit, but you are there to illuminate, no. Is it fair? The moment I bring it, the transformation takes place. That means fully that craving is not occupying me. I have given the space for him also. That's why I am recognizing. And that little recognition, grace works where effort fails. Living this truth is not a sudden transformation. It's a process of refinement. Each time we become aware of a contrary reaction and choose not to act upon it, the truth becomes a little more rooted in us. Over time, remembrance becomes natural. Respect for the uniqueness flows effortlessly. Ultimately, when we truly recognize that the same divine power is working in all, through all, humility replaces judgment, compassion replaces comparison, life itself becomes our teacher. These are all the thoughts welled up when this question was asked. Agreed, I may develop. You made me to forget about you, and you made me to gather so many vasanas, so many desires, so many cravings. And though outwardly my ego is subservient, is predominant inside, I want to be recognized by everybody. I want my words are taken seriously by everybody. I may not know this, but it must be there. So what am I to do now? I cannot wash it out. I cannot jump it. So there we try to bring him. Okay. You gave me a craving, right? But you are there, If you are not there, this craving would not have come. So when a moment I turn to him, that means the moment you remember, his grace is there. That is another way. Then in a mysterious way, he will relieve us. And over time, we will get stabilized. This is what we could understand from the teachings of the masters. So that it also applies to the untruth and truth. It's a very valid point. Because in family, at home, in the workplace, and in the social friends, we get attached to somebody and then we forget about him. We were working with a Jain prior to coming here. He used to say this bluntly. When once somebody is in our friend circle, he is ever there, he says. Whatever might be the difference of opinion. So that there is no guilt feeling. Fighting will be there, but no. He will shout, everything is there, but relationship is intact. As persons we differ. You always say that. As persons we differ. That is our nature. He will not say uniqueness and all those things. But we can put two and two together. So is it practical? Yes, it is very much practical. Very much practical. So everything, I repeat, everything we should try to ponder during our past moments like this. If we just hear and go, it won't. Suppose we keep on contemplating, reflecting upon this, slowly that will develop a refining culture in us. It will automatically put a break. And Papa says about constant remembrance, chanting for constant remembrance. That remembrance will definitely help us. When we forget him, we commit mistake. When we remember him, we will not commit mistakes. We know that. Whenever we commit mistake, it is because we have forgotten him. So now the prayer is, don't make me to forget you. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. Therefore, at all times and in all places, remember me and fight the battle of life. First, when we read this sloga, how can it apply to our daily life? I thought. Then our mind gave the answer that if it is addressed only to Arjuna there, why should he say Sarveshu Kaleshu? Because during the wartime he could have said no. So he said Tasmat, therefore, Sarveshu Kaleshu, in all places and at all times, Mam Anusmara, not Smara, Anusmara, constant chanting. Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha. But Yudhya means, battle of life. So remember me constantly and then engage yourself in the battle of life. So all these things will come. Remember me. So righteousness, truth, everything, they are all the attributes of him. So whenever I fail or forget, I must immediately pull me back. You made me to forget. Please, don't repeat that. Because knowingly you are pushing me downward.
Swamiji, what is the relation between judgment and witness?
What is the difference between judgment and witness?
Relationship.
Relation.
You judge, this is right, this is wrong. Then naturally you will not compromise. Suppose you recognize, just like you have got the power to judge, the other man also is equally entitled to have his own judgment. Simple. Just like God has not given only me the authority to judge. Even in our common parlance, why should there be appellate courts?
What is that?
Appellate courts.
So, municipal magistrate court, district court, high court, supreme court. Why? All are judges, To err is human. Somebody would have the judge is not also Almighty Lord of the universe. They can. So the chance is given in appellate. You have a grievance, you go up, you go up, you go up. And finally, that is why the Supreme Court judges are not taken directly. Service, they must have undergone so many years of years. They must have had enough experience. That was the norm. I don't know now, but that was the norm. So appellate authority is necessary so that if one mistake is there, the appellate authority can correct it. About this truth, one incident came to our mind which we have shared with our friends here. There was a person in a village who strictly observes the auspicious days, inauspicious days, Some faith is there. On a particular day, if you start, it is not good. So his two grandsons, when they got leave from college, they took all the pains to go from Wayanad to this Palakkad. Unlike today, they have to travel by bus to Calicut, from there train, again to getting down at Palakkad, from there again bus, then they have to walk and then reach this house. As soon as he reached, his uncle asked, when did you start? They said a day. They should not have started, go back. Achha, now, these children did not say any untruth. They know him. They know. Because they came there to pay their respects. They don't have much leave, 2 days only. But he was very blunt. Normally 7 days, in the good old practice in Kerala. Yama Rudra Ahi Mupuram Triketa Iva Edunal Vitakil Valaya Bhumi Yatra Pogil Avan Vara. Tiruvadira, there is a star called Tiruvadira. Bharani, Ailyam, Yama Rudra Ahi Mupuram Puradam Pururatadi. Triketa. These 7 days, if the star, if that particular day there is a star on these 7 days we don't use it for sowing the seeds, nor for traveling. If he goes, he will not come back. That's what. Vidakil Valaya Bhumi Yatra Pogil Avan Vara. So every time when somebody starts, they look at it. Mataji was also observing to some extent. She will not say you go back, but she will. Because old village traditions, not that they mean anything bad. No. But that was there. We were all taught by this by our grandfather only. Wherever you go. So, how to remember? Learn by heart this. In early 50s, he made us to learn this by heart. Today we are remembering. Yama Rudra Ahi Mupuram Triketa Iva Edunal Vitakil Valaya Bhumi Yatra Pogil Avan Vara. So these two, they went back, went to their house. Next day they started, checked out the calendar, almanac. Okay, then reached there. Then the uncle said, I put you in trouble, but these are all the customs you observe. No, uncle, we can understand. They themselves told us this. He's a great man, very great person. So he only meant good for us, that's all. That they were able to understand. They did not tell a lie. That's why I remembered this. They did not tell a lie to satisfy, Because they are telling to a person who is an embodiment of truth, Swamiji's father.
Oh.
Yeah, Swamiji.
Sachidananda Swamiji. Sachidananda Swamiji.
He wants to ask.
I just want to button. We are aware of Shankar Nag Anand Pachi. And you set up the time factor, right? And most of the old timers at the ashram know Shankar, Anand, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Time factor you mentioned. Some say as yoga, some say as, take it in different interpretations. So that evening, what I gather is, Anand Pachi told Shankar, don't drive down. It's time for sunset. Please don't drive. And he took that journey to drive down on the Bangalore-Tumkur road.
But with an accident.
And this inevitably happened. So, I don't know what came to Anand Pachi's mind about this. She said, don't leave, but he stepped out. Yeah.
They get some premonition also. Anand Pachi was here only,
She was here that time. Yeah, Anand Pachi was here.
Anand Pachi was here. Anand Pachi was here and she died here only.
Yeah.
The same new colony. We were all here at that time. When the news came also, we were here.
Yeah, okay.
Anand Pachi was very cool. Very cool. She had also reached an advanced stage. Her last days, she was not well. She has been in the ashram only. So Anant used to come. And then one day she said, I would like to have darshan of Puja Swamiji. So somebody came and told us. So we asked Swamiji, Anand Pachi want this thing. Okay, we'll go. So both of us started walking and came to my room. And Swamiji was sitting, she was lying down on the cot. Then slowly she got up and sat like this. And she signaled she would like to touch Swamiji's feet. That means Swamiji should raise his feet. Swamiji is the last person, But somehow Swamiji on the kala todnam. Somehow he said yes. So she lifted and kept it there. And but she caught hold of them. To her heart's content, she prostrated. Like this. And she was very happy, we could see that. Then we sat for some time. Immediately it started raining. Somebody brought the car and then go there. We reached there after 10 or 15 minutes. She passed away. She was waiting only for that. Such an advanced. Anantanaga was also here. We still remember our taking part in her funeral. She rolled him outside. Very calm and quiet. They are all teachers for us, Not merely talking philosophy, they are all proven people, evolved people.
Guru Stuti Guru Stuti.
Guru Stuti. Even Sadananda Mama used to see, here. Wow. He is expert in tabla, harmonium, bhajan. He was staying where Sanyasanti now says.
Oh, he was there.
He and Anand Pachi, they were staying there. He was also a trustee of ashram.
I suppose both of them passed away due to cancer. I think he had cancer.
Anand Pachi later.
Both of them.
But she was there. She was, if I remember right, We must have been seeing her for 2-3 years or more than that. Carrying on with her own some eh? Yeah. 2-3 years மேலே இருந்திருக்கா. After the new colony bomb, new colony was not there. She was staying in Ramaswamy building. So new colony came into being only in 2093, 94, 97. 97. Then it is already. But then after that only she passed away. Swami Ramdas block.
No, Ramdas block came up first. That means 94, 95.
She was in Ramdas block. We take the car there, and there is still not easily accessible. The same room which Anantanag occupies now.
She's only alone. She will night also.
Very noble soul. Anyway, coming back to that, so they were all holding to some norms by which all these customs villagers were following, and not because of blind faith, concern for others. The concern for others comes out in this form. Whether you agree it or not, the rationale behind it is concern for others, love for all. When I respect that, I will respect the sentiments, that's all. How far the present generation will go along with it, we cannot say. God is changing the whole pattern now. Modern youngster may not agree unless it is rationally poured. Any work, normally certain type of work, we avoid starting on Monday because it will prolong. That is like that. There are some. Suppose we say tomorrow don't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. Day after tomorrow you do it. Okay. Saturday is Thiravaram.
Mataji used to say not to start the journey on Saturday.
So there are all are valid. Everything has come from him. Even if we differ, let us not devalue, belittle, condemn. Rahu Galam, Gule Galam. Even today, we also our Sandeep ji asked for a good day for housewarming. So at that time, no calendar was there. So finally, we said Makara Sankranti is a good day. The day on which Ayappa's light everybody sees. Okay. Then he said, what time? Immediately went to the calendar. Ensure that there is no Rahu Galam, Gule Galam, Yamakandam. And then said after 9, before 10:30, do that. Old habits. Old habits. Because in Malayalam calendar you will get all these. And Shubha Yogam, the Muhurta days, everything they give. Ultimately, the rationale is that some code of conduct by which, everybody should be happy, everybody should be successful. That is the idea behind it. So we started from
truth. Talking the truth always. Holding on to the truth.
Holding on to the truth. Yes. Avoiding lie. And then uniqueness. Then the 3 methods. Please think over that 3 methods. Difficult, but still we will try it. First one is,
give it a little space.
We will not rush up with the judgment. somehow try to practice. So Puja Swamiji used to say, take to chanting of Ram Nam 3 times or 11 times mentally. That will put you a break.
Intensity of
Whether it is possible or not, each one has to try. And the second one is, be a witness, not a judge. And third one is, we go to the person, the power. Okay, I may be a little childish, but you are there to illuminate. Why did you not pull me up? That is why Papa used to quote one devotee praying, I may in my foolishness ask you so many things, but please don't grant me. Whatever is good, that you grant me. Out of, okay, let him have it. No, please don't do that. So that means, you are bringing him into the picture, and the moment we bring him into the picture, the transformation automatically takes place. So we take it that he makes us to crave for it, so that he will make us to remember him and then turn. Actually, it is not from the relief from the craving. It is to know him. He is playing a trick, a play by which we are reminded. This tallies with Papa's own experience for those who are hearing it for the first time. After his itinerant tour, where his surrender was almost 100% in our language, when he came back and sat in the cave, suddenly he was feeling old thoughts are coming. So he cried, in spite of my surrender, why is this happening? In spite of remembering him, why this is happening? So slowly it went away. After 2-3 days again, Papa said the fellow was up again. And then again he cried. So intuitively he heard, why are you separating me from? Is there anything other than me? So Papa writes there that everything is ordained by him, the so-called rights and wrongs. But the moment we try to connect with him, that gets transformed. And this is his word. You cannot destroy a thought. You can only transform a thought. The thought will be there. Craving came. It's a thought will be there. But he is testing me through the entire thing changes. A deeper study into Papa's teachings will reveal so many such clues to us. In spite of so much of surrender, that's what the word he said. Why is this happening to Ramdas?
But Swamiji, when devotee asked so many questions to Swami Ramdas Guruji, but Swami Ramdas Guruji replied always, surrender to God, remember to God.
Because the moment we remember God, everything is.
But devotee asked so much.
We also ask so many questions, but we are not remembering him, It's a question answer session, that's all. Afterwards, we are back to square one. We are not remembering. All these things probably in the initial stages he makes us to do this, so that a stage will come when we will stop asking, and the moment the question comes, we will turn that question to the originator. Without you, this question will not come. Why are you making me to go through this? You can ask, Question will not just come from the sky. You are there, that is why the question comes. And why are you permitting it and make me miserable? That sort of, taking him into task. We have to try, whether we succeed or not. But when this question came, this has got welled up. He is behind everything, so we will try to change. I am unable to hold on. I will sleep. Why are you making me to do that? Okay, I want you to sleep and and get that experience. Okay, then it's all right. Like that, that mystic relationship should enable us to ask him every now and then. I think that is enough. That's a very lively talk. Enough food for us to ponder over. Food for thought. Oh, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, Hari Om.